The last time that I uploaded a video log was December 9th, 2025. It has been an incredibly depressing 4 months. Incredibly depressing. It is not even possible to say how depressing it's been. It would be less depressing to watch an hour-long compilation of dementia patients calling for deceased loved ones who will never respond than it would be to get up every day in 2025 and 2026 and look at the news. It would be less depressing to do that than to watch the news every day. And I have this YouTube channel where I want to run for president in the future. And one of the things that I want to do is keep up on current events. And it is so depressing. And I'm ADHD. It's this type of depression where basically I get up and I go, I want to be productive. And my brain will go, what comes after being productive? And I'll go, well, I get the thing I wanted, right? Like I upload a video, or I'll record the video, or I'll set a goal and achieve it or something. And they'll go, you will get nothing for that. My brain will tell me, you will get nothing for that. You will get nothing. Open the news. And every day since earlier this year, later last year, I open my phone and I know in the back of my mind, there's this little goblin sitting there going, there's a chance you open your phone to the government killing U.S. citizens. Again. He's always there, and he always knows. And it's like everyone knows. When we wake up in the morning, there is a chance you will wake up to a video of someone dying. We watched Charlie Kirk die. We watched Renee Good die. We watched, I'm spacing his name right now, we watched him die. Those are human beings. We watched them die on U.S. soil. We just watched them die. The whole internet watched them die. What the hell, man? What the hell? And it's so depressing. It is so depressing. I cannot imagine something more depressing than watching America fall from whatever grace it had left after Obama. It's depressing. It is so unfathomably depressing. It is crazy. I'm reminded constantly of this. I don't know where I heard it. It's a saying, I guess. How the empire, like the outer reaches of the Roman Empire, had learned that the empire had fallen was because no one came to fix the bridges. That was it. Like, they sent for someone to fix the bridges, and no one ever came. The bridges never got fixed because the empire didn't exist anymore. There was no Roman government to send people to fix the bridges. We are having cracks like that in America's social structure. Like, it's crazy to say. Things are so polarized and so intense in America that it's just like the online ecosystem is brutal, and it's propagated by Russian bots that are just farming rage bait, rage engagement, and hatred. They're just fueling hatred. The little bits of racism and hatred and misogyny, like, they are just fueling that fire 10,000 fold to the point where it's prevalent in all reaches of the internet. You can't listen to a joke. You can't scroll through 50 Instagram reels without misogyny, anti-Semitism, or racism. Like, you just can't do that. You just can't do that as a young 20-year-old man. You just can't do that. It is crazy to watch America, like, socially fall. And, I want to talk about this. America has 3 big strengths. Geography is a big one. We can't be conquered. You can't use one army to conquer the Florida Everglades, the Appalachian Mountains, and the California Redwoods. 3 completely different terrains, separated by the entire Midwest. You can't use one army to do that. Geography is OP. Currency. We are the world reserve currency. We have unbridled economic power. And at the same time that we are socially crumbling, we are going head first into this debt disaster. Just disaster. And no one is going into Congress going, Let's raise taxes. Why are we cutting taxes when we're $39 trillion in debt? Just balance the budget. It's crazy. If we continue going at the rate we're going, we are going to lose that. And the world economy is going to fall apart because of it, because of our incompetence. Third, and arguably the most important to being a human being, is America's alliances. Without America's alliances, our military is not the greatest in the world. It's simply not. If we don't have access to ports, airports, airspace, fueling stations, and everything else that comes with alliances, if we don't have NATO, we don't have a big American military fighting force prepped and primed for anything the world can throw at us. We just don't have that. I thought of it the other day, and I don't think it's a good example, but I'm going to share it anyways. When the French went into World War II, they were slaughtered because they were using World War I tactics 30 years later in World War II. If America happened to go to war in the Middle East, they left Iraq. They probably won't go to war in the Middle East again, Donald Trump. If we happen to go to war in the Middle East this time, I'm sure it'll be different, even though we're still using 90s tactics, early 2000s tactics, and we don't have drone capabilities because we're not war tested. So we're just burning money for nothing. It's crazy. It absolutely blows my mind. And specifically about allies, it doesn't matter if the politicians love you. It doesn't matter. America is baseline center right on the political spectrum. That's where we are as a people. If you are going and making a fool of yourself to the world, you have a whole bunch of actual centrists and left-leaning individuals within these countries that are our allies going, what the hell is going on over there? I'm pretty center-right. Just naturally. I like to think I'm progressive. I'm centrist at best because I'm born and raised in America. God save me. Donald Trump is so extreme. His administration is so extremely far right that everyone's just like, it's crazy. Our actual allies, the people on the ground who we need to like our country, who are actually going to buy our bonds, buy our currency, use our currency in the world economy, are sitting here looking at us like, you guys got to fix that. There is nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do. That is the part that is so depressing. There is nothing we can do. I was told on the campaign trail, and I didn't vote for the guy, but I was told, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no new wars, release the files. Obviously, Donald Trump didn't actually say that. He backtracked right after an interview. I've seen the clip. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no new wars. I got taxed on my tips. I got taxed on my overtime. We're in a new war. It's crazy. I'm not even exaggerating. The first year of his presidency in 2025 would have gotten any other president impeached before they could even get to ICE killing people in the American streets. And it's so sickening to have people who I know and interact with go, well, man, you don't drive a car into federal agents. Think about that. That is sickening. That is sickening. I woke up to a video of someone dying in my country. Blasted all over the news. Humans are not made to watch their fellow humans die. We're just not made to do that. We just aren't supposed to do that. And I feel like I'm the crazy one going, hey, that's not good. And everyone's just like, dude, that was 3 months ago, man. You hear about the Strait of Hormuz? Are we insane? This is insane. I feel like I'm going crazy here. It's broken promises piled on top of complete incompetence and a lack of accountability that is just mind-blowing. And the absolute little cherry on top, the little rainbow sprinkles on top, is there nothing we can do about it. Our president is an elite, mega-rich oligarch pedophile. And everyone knows it, and no one does anything about it. What can we do? And everyone I talk to who's older just goes, well, you just have to vote in the midterms. Look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing before the midterms. He doesn't care about the midterms. The midterms won't change anything. If he genuinely, in his heart of hearts, believed the midterms was going to change anything, and I mean anything, he would have never done anything to hurt the economy. He would have never done it. He knew, everyone knows, going to war in the Middle East raises oil prices. Everyone knows that. It's not, that's not like a crazy thing. Everyone knows that. He was told that multiple times. I know for a fact. How in the world are we genuinely thinking we're going to have a free and fair election? I like to think I'm pretty doomer. It's hopeless. I'm sitting here going, dude, there's nothing I can do. I'll vote. I'll vote Democratic in Idaho, of all places. I'll do it. I'm not afraid. But there's literally nothing we can do. Our president is actually an oligarch pedophile, and there's nothing we can do about it. And that's crazy. That's insane. And just these last 4 to 5 months, where I haven't been uploading video logs, have been such a massive juxtaposition between how I feel about everything going on in the world and how my life actually is going. I have a job. I like my job. It's actually my dream job. Genuinely, when I was a little kid, I wanted to work my job. And now I work my job. And I love my job. And I do it with childlike happiness. I adore my job. I'm married. I'm happily married. I love my wife. This guy right here is my best friend in the world. This backpack is a hand-me-down from my brother. These decorations are sick. My brothers have lived in this room before. I love my life. Genuinely. My rent is cheap. My apartment is big. Things are great. Things are really great for me. Personally. But I don't think about right now only. I like to live in the moment. It's nice. I enjoy this. I enjoy this thoroughly. But I also know that I have to look outside and see the direction things are going in order to know what to plan ahead for. And I have a YouTube channel dedicated to becoming president in 38 years now. And things aren't looking good. Obviously, the land will still be here. America will still be here. I cannot imagine, with how quickly world-changing events are occurring, that we will still be United States in America. Of America. It is so crazy to me. And I know I'm more doomer than anyone else. I know I think, the world's ending, the sky's falling. Things are bad. Things are very, very, very bad. And they're gonna get worse. It is hard for me to get any kind of reward from my brain when I make stuff like this and I'm seeing stuff like that. When I wake up and I know that I'm going to get a video about human rights being violated in America, video of someone dying, Donald Trump being old and geriatric, Pete Hegseth being drunk, Kash Patel being drunk, his spiritual advisor blaspheming all over the place, AI Trump Jesus. I know that I'm going to wake up and see these things. My brain knows I'm going to wake up and see these things. And it knows it's not going to stop. And it knows there's nothing it can do to stop it. That's crazy. That is insane. And I hate that every time I go to bring something up to this to someone in real life. My little brother, for example, going to the Marines. Great guy. He'll just go, dude, just don't watch the news. Dude, just don't watch the news. You're going to the Marines, bro, just don't work out. It's a prerequisite. If I understand that the pressure is made up. You don't have to work out to go into the Marines. I don't have to watch the daily news to become the president. But I want to be involved. I want to be the guy who was here and involved through the chaos. I want to be that guy. I want to be. But god damn if this country doesn't make it difficult. Holy cow. It is insane how much foreign countries are affecting America directly, and the morale here, and the propaganda, and causing intense division between neighbors. It is unbelievable. It is heartbreaking, and it is so much more depressing than the most depressing things that I can possibly imagine. That's why I haven't been making video logs. I've been incredibly depressed for this media stuff. But my life is great, and it is so weird to say that. My life is good, but everything going on out there just sucks, dude. And it makes me bummed out beyond belief. And yeah, I know it's only been 4 or 5 months, whatever the time is since I've uploaded a video log, but I just wanted to share. I probably will be referencing things that happened during those 4 or 5 months, because there was 8 major events in America, which is just absurd. But I don't think I'll specifically make videos on them or mention them in daily thoughts unless they recur. So, which God forbid, dude. Anyways, yeah, that's all I wanted to say.